So I received an email from one of my subscribers yesterday, very impressed with the work of Ivana Delevska. He said, I saw Ivana on Charles's show this week and I thought they showed this slide. Just wanted to bring your attention to the event. Charles did not see her full post. Very happy with the hotline and Payne's education. Keep up the good work, Mike. And of course, we're going to bring in now Ivana, Spirit Investment founder, Chief Investment Officer Ivana Delevska. And so I've got the rest of the note that he was referring to. And of course, he also included your AI network value chain. We're going to put that up in a second. But so your note really touched a nerve with a lot of people. You're saying that there's a major conference, this OCP conference next week. It's really important in the tech world, and why? The market hasn't caught up with what AMD and OpenAI partnership really means for networking. It's time to take a deeper dive. What are we missing?
So basically, Charles, when anybody else than NVIDIA is growing market share, there is a multiplying effect to the value chain. And the reason is because NVIDIA does their own in-house networking. So they rely on some suppliers, but they do a lot of it in-house versus companies like AMD, companies like AWS, they will rely significantly on the value chain. So given the news of OpenAI and AMD, as AMD gains market share, it's a real positive for the networking companies.
Is it a game changer per se?
It is a game changer, right? Because sometimes the content on an AMD product can be as much as 10 times bigger than on an NVIDIA chip, right? So AMD gaining share is really positive for these companies.
We have your slide up, the AI network value chain. And, you know, we're looking here. There's a lot of names of stocks that have just gone absolutely parabolic. You got on top the suppliers, and on the bottom systems and integrators. Will this change? I mean, will there be sort of a changing? You don't have it weighted by importance, though, right? Necessarily, just the participants.
So these are the participants. That's correct. We do disclose all of our holdings on our website, so people can go and check them out. But basically, there are opportunities across the value chain. There are opportunities on the electrical side. There are opportunities on the optical side as well. And some of the suppliers like Astera Labs, Credo Technologies, they're really new entrants and coming up with new and innovative products. So if they can get on some of these platforms, it would be pretty significant impact for the smaller caps.
And you say this is for better networking integration. So this is something that has to happen at some point.
That's right. So, Charles, the way it works is the chip itself has already been pretty optimized. So any performance improvement is going to come from either networking side or the software integration. So I think OpenAI, this is why they're doing a deal with AMD, because they think that they can better integrate the hardware with the software, similar with their NVIDIA deal. And then the other side will be the networking side, which a lot of smaller cap companies play in that space.
Astra Networks, Astera Labs. You know, I kind of get those confused from time to time. A&ET is one, ALAB is the other, and Credo. Credo, by far the number one performing stock on this S&P in the Russell 2000. They're pulling back hard today. Is that just because they're up so much? I mean, for someone watching, they want to take advantage. Would you say, hey, listen, these are stocks that are worthwhile. These are companies that have tremendous potential, but it could be extraordinarily volatile.
So they're very volatile, but days like today are great entry points, right? So you see the China news and the relationship with the US may not be as good as we thought. These stocks will be the first one to get hit. But on the flip side, their fundamentals are so strong. So when investors come back to them, like next week, I think it's going to be a catalyst with the Open Compute Project conference.
That's the conference you referenced, right? OCF.
That's right.
OCP.
Yep. So that's where a lot of these companies are showcasing their new technologies and announcing partnerships. So we're going to be paying close.
Are you going to be there at the conference?
Yep.
All right. Let me see if we can get a camera down there to maybe see. Well, we may have to talk to the organizers, but China is saying, you know, China doesn't want their companies using NVIDIA chips. Their companies are saying we need them. You know, they can't have it both ways. You know, I point out that Chinese technology stocks in the last 24 hours are down a hell of a lot more than ours. They're down 7% today alone, down yesterday. So there's no doubt. Ultimately, do you think they will purchase these chips?
Well, NVIDIA has a very significant advantage with their CUDA architecture. So if you're any company that wants to use technology off the shelf, NVIDIA is really your go-to. So I think Chinese companies are losing out not having access to NVIDIA chips. They will over time develop their own technology. So the large cap, like the mega caps like Alibaba, they can do the same thing that OpenAI is doing with AMD, with their own Chinese chips, with Huawei's chips. But for the most part...
So this is mostly NVIDIA has the most to lose or gain with respect to this negotiations. I only have 30 seconds, but I got to ask you about better power efficiency. Who's got the edge there?
Well, there are smaller players here on the power side, like power integrators. This would be basically
POWI? Is that the symbol for that?
POWI, that's right. So, and they haven't done so well. On semiconductors is another one. They haven't done so well this year because they're exposed to the broader macroeconomy, which has been like automotive has been pretty weak for them. But as we look into next year, I think data center could start moving the needles for some of these companies.
Ivana, you've been fantastic. I learned more from you today than all the articles I've read this week. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Really do.